Dad, what's the future gonna look like?
Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Barman, CEO of Slate, and very excited to be here with you today. We're honored to be among the leaders dedicated to American innovation and transformation. And when Slate was founded, its premise was that it wanted to solve a problem. And that problem was, where have all the affordable new vehicles gone? And if you look at the stats today, the average cost of a new vehicle is about $50,000, or roughly a $700 monthly payment. The average cost of a used vehicle is about $27,000, equating to a $500 monthly payment. And recent studies have been done that show if a household or an individual makes $100,000 a year to have balanced financials, they should put about $400 towards a car payment. So for those households, it's a stretch to even get into the average used vehicle. And 70% of households and individuals today make $100,000 a year or less. So it's a big problem out there, and people are looking for that affordability. And Slate is a new American company founded on a disruptive business model to be able to bring this affordability forward. We've simplified the manufacturing process, and through that, we've removed all the unnecessary content to reduce cost and increase reliability. And it was just 5 months ago that Slate launched our company to the world with the goal of giving America an affordable, safe, reliable, and radically customizable vehicle.
Our current automotive system is broken. In just the last 20 years, new car prices have more than doubled. Cars are getting bigger, fancier, and more expensive because of stuff. Night vision, fragrance diffusers, Wi-Fi, self-driving, self-parking, crystal-infused speakers. It's all out there. Know what's not out there? An affordable, reliable, new American vehicle that just happens to be electric. We looked at what the auto industry was doing and did the opposite. Instead of asking, what can we add to differentiate, we asked, what can we take away? Our answer, everything that's not a car. We call it the Blank Slate, a radically simple, radically affordable, radically personalizable car that you can be proud to show off. A two-door pickup truck, actually, that can turn into a 5-seat SUV that can be wrapped in any color under the sun, or the sun itself. Designed to be personalized with over 100 a la carte accessories at any point in time, or not, because people should decide what to pay for and when, not car companies. People should have a car they love to drive, love to look at, and even love to own. But most people don't really have that choice anymore. At least they didn't, until now. Slate. We built it. You make it.
With over 100,000 reservations, America has spoken, and hell yes, they want Slate. We've seen this not only from retail customers, but also a tremendous amount of interest from commercial fleet operators as well as defense customers. To bring our truck to life, we're simplifying the manufacturing process to deliver a safe and reliable vehicle that people can actually afford. In manufacturing the Slate truck, there's a single configuration that's built at the factory that drastically reduces the pain points of typical automation in automotive manufacturing. And we do this reliably and without any sacrifice to the customer and what we provide to them. We give them exactly what they want. It's a blank slate that's ready for personalization. And the Slate trunk is simple, approachable, and deliberately straightforward, made in that single configuration from the factory. No options. But it's been designed up front to be infinitely customizable, and this truck can be anything even a 5-passenger SUV. From the earliest days, Slate was focused on how we can simplify manufacturing and how the single configuration can improve our entire enterprise and operation. And I want to talk about the power of the Blank Slate. It's one truck made the same way each and every time, but from the very beginning, it was designed to be accessorized and wrapped by the customer after it leaves the factory. It's in essence an open source platform. And where many trucks today have 5,000 to 6,000 parts that go together to make the vehicle, and in that, with the different options, can create over 1 million different build configurations. The Blank Slate has just over 600 parts and one configuration. So let that sink in. Just 10% of the parts that a typical truck is required to build. And for us with this Blank Slate, it's not only in the production manufacturing, but that simplicity carries itself through our entire enterprise to have an efficient operation. By removing the unnecessary content, it gets us back to the basics and allows customers to enjoy a simple and pure driving experience. But that simplicity pays dividends over time by making a far more reliable and affordable vehicle. And it also helps in serviceability and making that much more straightforward. When you combine that with the spirit of innovation and inspiration, what that allows for is infinite customization of the Blank Slate by its owner. Our truck is priced in the mid-20s, and that's the price for every Blank Slate. So every customer pays the same amount for their Blank Slate. And each accessory is available individually and can be added to the vehicle at time of purchase or at any point in the ownership process. So think about it can be when their budget allows. So perhaps there's somebody who can only afford the Blank Slate and nothing more at the time of purchase. But shortly thereafter, they get a bonus, they get a little more money, they can wrap the vehicle at that time. And throughout their ownership journey, they can continue to add on. Or there could be an individual that buys the truck and they're single. At some point, they meet the love of their life. They get married, they start a family. Instead of having to move out of the Slate for about $5,000, they can convert it to that 5-passenger SUV and start to use it as a family vehicle. And our commitment to American manufacturing started with our Alpha prototype not that long ago in 2023, where we built those in Michigan. And it led to where we were able to do more virtual design so that we understood what the performance of the vehicle would be. But as you do virtual design, we needed to confirm in the physical world how our performance was. So in late 2024, we moved and built our beta prototypes. We built about 75 of these vehicles so that we could test for reliability, durability, do more development work on the vehicles, as well as crash them. And we've crashed about half of those vehicles. And we found that it's correlated well to our virtual modeling. And we're in a phase now where we're moving into finalizing the design and kicking off our tools for our volume production. And the brand new Slates will roll off the line from our re-industrialized plant in Warsaw, Indiana, and will ship throughout the United States next year. We're really excited to be in a facility that was originally constructed in the late 50s and used to print catalogs and phone books. And unfortunately, in September of 2023, it shuttered its doors. But fortunately for us, it had a great footprint that allowed us to come into this operation and reopen it. We're passionate about what it means to breathe new life into this facility in Kosciuszko County in Indiana and reintroduce over 2,000 jobs. What we found in Kosciuszko County was a very special community with roots in precision manufacturing and a strong desire to have industrial diversity. The county's proximity to our headquarters in Michigan, in the corridor of American expertise in manufacturing and logistics, made it an ideal choice for us, and it will serve us well as we tool up and prepare our production operations. And Slate is committed to the reindustrialization of America, and we are excited to continue the proud tradition of American manufacturing in Indiana. Slate will invest nearly $400 million in the Warsaw factory to make all of that happen. In over 20 years, it's estimated that our investment will contribute $39 billion to the economy in the state of Indiana. What we are building will endure the test of time and drive the cost of ownership down for individuals who want to spend less on cars and be proud of their ride. So at Slate, we're building new vehicles that people can afford, personalize, and love. And I want to thank all of you for believing in Slate and our disruptive business model of simplifying manufacturing and bringing an affordable vehicle back to America. Please make sure to come join us at our space outside where you can see our truck and SUV versions. We'd love to share more with you out there. And I'd like to thank the UP.Summit again for including us in this awesome event. Thank you.
The future is gonna be awesome.